Here's a very simple content strategy. So you don't have to go out and get all fancy and spend a lot of money a lot of time coming up with these complex content strategies. How about if we just start simple with something that really, really works? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a 3-step simple system for building an amazing content strategy. All right, here you go. Number 1, make a list of the top 50 questions people have in your particular category. Whatever they are, the top 50 questions that people have. Number 2, answer them. 1 question per article. Number 3, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I have this other card in here. It says, be clear and interesting as you answer them. So don't get involved with a bunch of jargon. By the way, one of the greatest questions people have is, what is blank? Whatever that is. And so you can actually explain jargon in your category as part of these 50 questions. So be clear and interesting. So you may want to use simple language, write very conversationally, maybe use some stories and examples, those kinds of things as you do it. Now, number 3, repeat this process 3 times. So you end up with 150 questions answered. How fast do you do this? You could do 1 a week. It's going to take you a year to get through 50. Personally, I recommend 2 a week. That way you get through 100 in a year. That's an excellent, consistent set of content coming out, and it builds your credibility quite quickly. So an interesting piece of information just came out this week. It says this: content that answers people's questions gets a 7x ROI. So if you spend an hour doing that, and you usually bill your time out at $50 an hour, it's going to bring you in about $350 worth of revenue as a result. All right. Hey, while we're at it, you want some advanced strategies? Let's get really technical, really deep, some advanced strategies. Number 1, create a video and embed it into the blog post for each question you create. All right, there's a super advanced strategy. You get done writing, okay, here's my answer to this question. Then turn on your camera and just say it again. Don't read it. Just say again what you just said. And now you got something else that you can embed in it. And what ends up happening is by the end of that year, you've got 50, 100, 150 now videos all in a channel answering all the key questions that people have in your category. Do you think that'd get you some traffic? I think that could get you some ranking in YouTube. All right, number 2, advanced strategy. Hey, email your answers out to your list. Hey, you got 32 people on your list. Email them that answer. Maybe next week you'll have 34. Because the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to put opt-ins onto our pages so that when someone comes to that page, you're getting their email address. And the 4th advanced strategy: include definitions in your answers. For some reason, definitions seem to do really, really well in these kinds of things. So what I just gave you is incredibly simple. You can literally have a high school student do this. High school students have done this very successfully. I have actually helped several high school students pay for college by doing exactly this strategy. It's easy. It's quick. It's not incredibly difficult because you don't have to do a lot of research. You just answer the question that you get asked all the time that you can answer in your sleep. You simply write it out. And if you want to get advanced, create a video about it. What do you think? Think you could do this strategy? Think it would be not particularly hard for you to do this strategy? Let me know in your comments. Now, while we're here, I want to ask a special favor. I'm curious what questions you have for me. What questions would you like me to answer? Would you put those in the comments also so that I can better serve you? Thanks. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.